The use of bias tape is a fantastic way to finish the edges on a project that will give it a splash of color or an elegant and clean look. Pre-made bias tape is usually only found in solid colors and very few of those, so why not make your own from fabric scraps or your favorite prints? Let me show you how. Start by folding your fabric in half, then half again. Trim the fabric down so that you have a perfect square. Fold diagonally to check that all the edges are straight. Trim if needed. Cut the square in half, corner to corner through the center. Line up the opposite short edges of the triangles, starting at the center, pinning outward. You should end up with a 1/4 inch overlap at the ends. Sew the two triangles together with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Once sewn, press your seams open. Starting at the longer edge, draw parallel lines as wide as desired. Keep in mind that the width will be reduced by half or fourth when it's used on your project. If you end up with a short section, you can cut it off. Bring the short ends together with the right sides of your fabric facing. You will match up the lines, skipping the first line on the one end. Because of the bias, the lines will not match up on the edge. You want to match them at the seam allowance, which is 1/4 inch away from the edge. Pin each pair of lines in the same manner, then sew the seam. Press the seam open. Turn right sides out to check that your lines match up. Using scissors, cut along the lines all the way around. This makes so much bias tape. Now let's fold it like the store-made stuff. To get a single fold bias, fold the tape in half along the long sides and press. To get a double fold bias, fold the tape edges toward the center, then fold in half and press. If you plan on making a lot of bias tape, I strongly suggest picking up one of these kits to have the tools designed to keep you from burning your fingers when pressing. They even come with a handy presser foot. Using them for the single fold bias, you will just insert the folded end through and press. The double fold is just as easy. Push the unfolded end through and let the edges curl up along the sides of the tool. Either way, gently pull the fabric through as you slide the tool toward the opposite end a little bit at a time until it's prepped. Now you have some gorgeous bias tape to use on your next project. Let me know in the comments what project you'll be making next. Before you hop away, drop down to the video description to sign up for my newsletter and receive this frog coin pouch pattern for free.